Previously, I'm the big bad necromancer. Get wrecked, nerds. Mwahaha. Pew 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 pew. Oof. I'm out of here. Escape.
Huzzah! Master, I got that gem you wanted. Eek! Dink! So, ghosts, help me! Hey, I need 3 heroes. Go and get them for me.
Here they are, sir. Here are your heroes.
Okay, listen up. I need you to get the souls out of this idiot before he explodes and kills us all.
And thus their adventure began. This is Deranged and Questing, the necromancer's idiot apprentice.
I love that video so much.
It is officially the greatest thing. Honestly, I don't even want to bother getting like a professional quality video with like fancy art because it's just.
What are you talking about? That is a professional video with quality art.
Let's just skip over the rebuttal to that because we just like that's correct. Exactly. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us for the second episode of Deranged and Questing, the Necromancer's Idiot Apprentice. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, I am Grak Skullcrusher, dwarven berserker, slayer of pretty much everything so far. I feel like I've done like 75% of the slaying so far.
You're a berserker. That's kind of the job title.
That's true. That is pretty much all I'm good for. We've got Ser Doran,
the incredibly stylish priest, and I'm the one that has to patch everybody back up together.
That's right. In the last episode, he got armor that changes colors to match whatever he's wearing, but it's not color coordinated, it's color clashing.
Always.
So it's like anti-style, which honestly is the greatest trick ever. We've
Full
got
plate is glorious.
Absolutely. We've got Brom Wideberth.
Yes, who was recently evicted from his body, but is currently on the way back in.
That's right. Aren't you like some kind of like arcane trickster? Isn't that your class? Like instead of a rogue, or is it...
Yep. I'm a rogue who has a little bit of trickery of the arcane nature.
Which
Both
means
titles apply.
He's a little magical, right?
The teensy bit, but not very good at it.
A question from the audience that I actually can't remember. Who nearly killed the child last time? Was it Nacho Man or Rick Bear?
Rick Bear attempted it, who is currently in my body.
Okay.
But then the person who actually knocked him out, possibly put him into a coma, was Nacho Man, who is in Abelard's body.
Okay. And then, of course, our almighty GM behind the scenes, taking us on crazy adventures. Who knows where we're going to go? You know what? Why don't you just take it away and tell us where the heck we're going?
All right. After your interesting adventures of the last session, the town guard words. Why do they fail me? The town guard was quickly called to the disturbance at the docks. Due to a number of witnesses from the local ruffians guild, the adventurers were quickly placed in custody. They had assaulted a small child. There was a number of deaths involved of a lawful guild. Things did not go their way. The judge was not happy. A small child covered in bandages testifying against him. Not good.
How many limbs did he ended up broken with? Because I feel like that was like some serious damage with that belt.
Yeah, there was some serious damage on there. Thankfully, there were some clerics involved. But yeah, it's like you had the tearful families of several of the Ruffians Guild members that were killed. At one point during the procedures, Abelard was possessed by an opera singer. That was awkward in court. But one thing leads to another, and you all end up sitting in the not very comfortable cells of Niflheimer prison. You've been stripped of your gear at the moment. Yeah, fun.
So it's going to be barehanded fighting if any of any of my fellow prisoners try to get after me with the soap bar.
I mean, yeah, it's one way of doing it. But as you've been led to this prison, you know that you're in a 3-level tower, one of 4 surrounding the main core of the prison. The food here is not great. The accommodations are not great. Their Yelp review will not be good. This is where we start off, as you are all in your cells. following this comedy of errors that was your trial. You technically had like a public defender. He was not good at his job. And thus you find yourself here. Behind bars.
Is this like one of those cells with like bars you can see through all around you, or is it like separate rooms with like a little tiny door that normal height people can peer through, but for me, a dwarf, I literally can't see above the level of the door handle?
No, you have the bar cells.
Okay.
The guards here like being able to actually see fully into the cell.
What's the conditions? Is it pretty rough? Like stinks down here, or
it's very Alcatraz. You have like a pallet, a wash basin.
All right, seems pretty full.
Yeah, it's like you have like a small barred window to the outside, which just lets in cold air and snow mostly.
Oh God. Have I been given clothes since I guess I just woke up pretty much completely naked except for a weird pair of tight underwear that was wrapped around my body?
Yeah. Your shirt, you ripped your shirt off, so that'll be interesting.
Are they not the same? Are they not the same underwear you started with before? Like, did someone else give you a new pair of underwear?
It's like someone took my shirt, ripped it up, and wrapped it around as a new pair of tight underwear. I can't explain how it is. That shirt's ruined forever. Also, I woke up covered in some dude's leg blood and holding 2 ankles from some ripped off legs. I have no clue what happened.
You're still holding the ankles.
Yeah. It's weird that they let me bring him into the cell with me. I guess is part of the punishment.
Or
part of dinner.
Yeah.
But like I said, you guys have been given clothes and everything. Like you have like shitty, scratchy blankets. Like the ones like your grandparents kept as like extras that you slept over. It's like things that have just been way too starched. It's like, It's like, yay, I get to cover myself in steel wool to sleep tonight. That'll be comfortable.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So this is the predicament in which you find yourself. Behind bars, staring at each other, wondering exactly what you did wrong to end up in this position.
I don't know if it's so much wondering,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
I am wondering a ton. I'm like, what exactly happened? We were on this ship, we beat up this weird mimic staff, and then I wake up in handcuffs. What happened, gentlemen? What did you guys do? What did you do to me? Is this a prank? Because I'm not liking it.
We managed to make dock, but as soon as we landed, they would try to extort us for 1,000 gold, and obviously we don't have 1,000 gold to get off the boat. And something came over you and Abelard, and everything went to hell. And here we are, as to be expected.
Oh yeah, Abelard sneezed into your mouth, and there was like one of his spirits. Yeah, one of his spirits like traveled on the sneeze droplets and possessed you. So you were both possessed by the tag team duo of Nacho Man and Rick Bear. And unfortunately, you and young Abelard, is he awake or unconscious?
He is currently kind of like staring vacantly out the window.
Yeah. Okay, you two are actually the chief perpetrators of the assault on the young child. I will be taking most of the blame for the execution of the poor, nearly pensioned city ruffians. I don't know why they sent all the really near pension ones, but that seemed to be a thing. So, we're kind of fucked. Although, I wonder if the fact that they tried to extort us for 1,000 gold will somehow like play in our favor. I don't know if that could be like used as our legal defense. Like we had no recourse but to.
The Ruffians Guild was fined for extorting for larger than they are legally allowed.
Yeah. I think our crime of bashing them to pieces was worse than them trying to extort us.
Okay, wait. So what happened is a guild who is legally allowed to rough us up for some money made a mistake of attempting to overcharge. Who knocked that small kid unconscious? Why is his head imprinted with a cut that says Fighters League champion? And like, what? Why did Ser Doran not save this small child?
I mean, he's not dead.
That's his moral threshold.
Yeah.
He's not
Listen.
dead, so anything short of death, just fuck it.
Whatever.
I'm not a miracle worker. I'm only a cleric, all right?
I feel like miracle worker is literally in your job description.
Yeah. I never completed that course in the clergy, so I'm like 14 credits shy. So we'll get there.
So now we're trying to get this poor soul Abelard, who's at least conscious, although just staring blankly out, to get some more of these souls out of him. But now we're stuck in jail for how long? Forever?
Yeah.
The full sentencing has not gone through. You're supposed to see the judge in a few days. You don't feel like it's going to be a short amount.
You don't have time for all that.
Yeah.
So what?
Like I said, while you guys are in, you can hear things from like the other cells because the other cells are all full of people. While you're talking, you hear from Abelard where he like it's kind of like almost a cough sneeze, and then you hear it's like, "I'm sorry, I'm broken. Don't hit me." And then just there's a moment of silence, and he's like, "Where the hell am I?" And Brom and Doran, you can both see into Abelard's cell from where you are. And he's just kind of turn around looking like very much confused.
And you, kind traveler, sorry you're in this cell. What's your name?
Abelard. A fighter's apprentice?
Oh, no. Oh, yes, we're done. The mission's done. We've done it.
He's like,
no.
I'm pretty sure we've still got a little farther to travel.
No, we're absolutely done. He's himself.
Yeah.
He's himself, but there's more in there, I think.
The problem is there's some in there that are catastrophic to what we're trying to do here that have to be freed. So, I guess we'll just have to start over from the beginning from him. So, Abelard, remember when you were... Yes, this is all your fault, first and foremost. Second, remember when the forces of light and good were storming the Necromancer's castle, and you showed up with his source of power, and you dropped it on the floor? Well, you launched an epic shitstorm, and now we're on a mission to fix it. And now we're in jail because you clubbed a poor child over the head yesterday.
But why would I club a child over the head?
Well, you see, it's not you. It's the spirits that possess your body. Every time a new spirit possesses your body and takes control of your actions, and so you, Abelard, are somewhere lost inside the miasma of spirits swirling around inside your brain or your heart or wherever souls are kept. I'm a hill dwarf. I'm not very, well-versed on whatever school of philosophy or theology we're talking about here. But I do know bashing things, and bashing around inside your head are all these spirits that are fighting for control of your body. Slight pause for those in the audience watching. You are in control of all these spirits swirling around inside of him. So if you want him to do something, to take an action, to do something more ridiculous the merrier, honestly, drop it in the comments and our dungeon master will take it into account, and maybe Abelard will do some absolutely insane shit that you, the audience, are in control of because of all of these spirits that are always trying to seize control of him from the other spirits. So this is your chance to make the game go to some weird places. Drop those comments. Let's have some fun.
But as you're telling him all this, he's like, spirits possessing me. I just thought I had narcolepsy.
That would be preferable.
Real quick question, Abelard. Being as you recently sneezed into my mouth, are you current on all your shots?
Have you had a temperature?
Oh, flip.
You.
Like, he looks very much now like a 15-year-old kid. Like, oh god.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we should stick around here until we get sentenced. So maybe we should see what we could do about this situation.
Rebecca Jonesy has a comment on the next spirit. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been good planning for today, right?
Yeah. Well,
We'll keep those in mind.
Both of those suggestions. Yep.
well, you can actually take those suggestions. I don't know if there's like a role you can see. Okay, switch that spirit out. You know, like it's got to be like a really low chance of it actually happening because that would be way too convenient.
It is noted, shall we say?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to
here writing shit down.
Can I investigate my cell to see if I can figure out how to get out? Is that the right one?
Investigate would be the appropriate skill. Give it a roll.
All right.
Any of the people in prison can do so too.
So, Grak and Ser Doran, but before we do anything rash, what's the play here so I know what kind of what you
Grak
guys
rolls a
want to
7 on
do?
investigation.
Well, you find that you do have a pallet and a wash basin. You're pretty sure there's a door.
So, are we able to like whisper amongst ourselves so the guards down the hall won't hear, or do we assume that?
You could whisper to like the person next in the cell next to you, but for like normal talking, the other prisoners are talking like back and forth. If you want to listen or use them as cover for what you're talking about.
Oh, I want to listen to what they're saying. Maybe they're talking about a jailbreak too.
Let's find out.
Conveniently at a volume just loud enough for us to hear.
Give me a D12 roll then.
All right. This would be amazing if it actually worked. It's taking a second to roll.
Ooh, solid. 11.
Oops.
Well,
Sorry.
12?
A 12. Woo!
12 out of 12? That's got to be good, right?
well, you actually hear them, and the it sounds really weird. You can't pick out what like language they're using to talk between each other. Like, it sounds like they're using a different language, but you're not sure. Anybody who's listening can give me an intelligence check, though.
Sure.
So it should just be a straight intelligence roll.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm not the smartest.
I think I rolled a 5.
Oh.
5 intelligence save.
Yeah, I guess 13 for mine.
The 13 will actually get it. You realize that what they're doing is they're basically speaking Pig Latin.
Okay.
You know, they're just like, you know, kind of going back. And you're just hearing them like one of them is like, at midnight, we kill the guards, open the cells, and then we burn this place down. And another one's like, that sounds awesome. And you have the other one like, I'm innocent, I swear, I don't want to hurt anyone. It's like, please let me out.
Yeah.
And the others just kind of seem to be ignoring that one.
All right, perfect. So they're already got something in the works. I don't know how they're going to burn this place to the ground, but at least we can use the ruckus to get out of here ourselves.
Quick question. Is there any chance I could have snuck in some lockpicks?
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
I'm looking at it. 4 plus 7, 11.
Not a great roll, but these guards aren't like the most studious. I'll give you the thieves' tool. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any chance I could have snuck in my two-handed maul?
That would be a no. That has been taken.
The sleight of hand roll wouldn't work for that one, huh?
That'd be an exceptional sleight of hand roll.
Like
520s in a row.
I'm pretty sure my prison wallet would not hold the maul, but other things, perhaps.
Like, let me see what I have saved up here. No, that's okay.
So I'm just going to whisper to our group, like, is the plan at midnight we just use them and we get ourselves free?
Yes. But I feel like the guy who thinks he's innocent, I don't know if we should, like, get him out. You know how, like, either they're, like, really useful allies or they're totally useless. I'm not sure which way this one's going to go.
I mean, are we freeing everyone? Are we freeing ourselves? Are we freeing them as a distraction?
Well, so the guys who are, like, all murdery, they're going to go and murder the guards and set fire and stuff like that. So if they do that and then innocent guy's still locked in his cell, he could die. So a part of me is like, we should get him out. But then if he's just going to be dead weight, then maybe not. What do you guys think?
Ser Doran?
I think we leave them to their own devices and get out of here once the scuffle starts.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, if the other guy fake panic attack. Yeah, so I think that's the plan. If the other guy wants to follow us out and doesn't want to go on the murderous rampage, that's fine, but he'll be on his own.
All right.
Because I mean, I'm assuming they're all locals.
Couple of them are locals. Couple of them seem like travelers.
They probably also got extorted.
So, Abelard, I'm looking at
you,
There we go.
Buddy. That's the plan.
Yeah.
We're going to unlock his door so he can escape the flames. That way he doesn't die miserably.
Okay.
Give him a fair shot.
Abelard, you know we're trying to keep you alive,
Taking
right?
that suggestion into account, Stephen Servant. Thank you. I will never fault anyone for so little cannibalism.
I was going to say, someone who looks super innocent and turns out to be a cannibal, that is one hell of a plot twist.
I like that one.
Yeah.
It is now canon. There we go, guys.
Okay.
He just thinks people are delicious.
Oh, you can throw him the ankles.
I've got bartering chips.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't eat me. I brought snacks. Anyway, so yeah, Abelard's just listening. He's like, guys, how are we getting out of here? Like, they said something about killing people.
All you got to worry about, Abelard, is 1, if you leave our side, you're going to die. 2, if you do anything stupid, you're going to die because I'm going to kill you. 3, if you somehow get away from us, you're going to die from the souls inside of you. So all you got to do is just kind of be quiet, follow us, and realize that we're trying to save your life, even though you're a complete freaking idiot. You followed this evil dude for so long or for a short time period. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm here, but all that I know is
Brom rocking it with the charisma, that real rousing speech.
Mm-hmm. He matched my charisma score. And if I don't get these souls out of you, I'm going to die because people are going to kill me. So basically, you're going to probably die, but there's a slight chance you're going to live if you follow us and not do anything stupid. Are we all on the same page?
Essentially, your best chance of survival is to follow us.
You sound like my dad.
Yeah.
All right, I'll follow you. I don't... like, you can see he's like off the side. There's like already nervous sweat going down. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand invisible behind him and just like give him a small push.
Oh, he just lets out this yelp and it's like, so you're like, what the?
And that's all. I'm gonna get some rest until the chaos starts tonight.
Wait, don't you need to pick your lock?
All with time.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to pre-pick it?
Well, yeah. So if you pre-pick it, all of our locks will be picked, so that when the shit goes down, we can just like throw open our doors and charge. While the guards are distracted with the murderers, we can go snatch their weapons, and we'll have a better chance of winning.
Maybe. I just sit back and chill.
This ain't
my first jailbreak.
Oh, don't rush the master.
Good points, but counterpoint. You know, all right. All right, so you guys are going to wait for midnight to come around, or the night to fall.
Yeah.
All right. That seems like a fairly solid plan for the most part. So are you all resting? Well, I know Brom's resting. What are the rest of you doing for this particular point?
Yeah, resting sounds good.
Okay. So it gets closer to the point. It's like you can tell there's some activity in the other cells. Like you can hear it clanking around, people whispering back and forth to each other in their, little pig Latin. And Abelard is the first you can. He leans forward and he goes, "I think something's coming."
Oh, ominous. What do you mean by something, kid?
It's like, I don't know. It's like I can feel it inside. And he kind of puts his hands to his chest, almost like he's trying to claw at something inside. He's like, I can feel it getting closer. It's like, I don't think we need to stay. I think we should go.
All right, let's go.
I've
Let's
never
get
seen
with the
him do
getting.
that before. Yeah, so okay, we'll get a little more urgency.
Okay, if that happens, do I know about? Do I know where the other prisoners are in their plan?
I mean, you can hear them moving around. You can't really tell exactly what they're doing because you can't. You can only see one of the non-you prisoners, and that's where are you? There we go. I should actually put it on the right screen there.
Yeah.
You can see that person. That person is the one who says they're innocent.
Perfect. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna cast Mage Hands in front of myself, and with my subclass, I could give it my lock picking tools, and I could have it pick the lock of that cell as if I was there in person.
Yep.
I'm gonna start with the innocent person's cell. And then I'm going to go Grak, Abelard, Ser Doran, and myself.
You're going to let him out first? Oh, no.
That'll be interesting.
Yep.
Give me that thieves tool roll.
Here we go. 20 or a 1. Thieves tools.
Oh, yeah, that locked it.
14 plus 7, 21.
Yeah, that locked it.
Nicely done.
Yeah, and then the door does kind of... You notice that person kind of turns towards the door, kind of pushes it out a little bit, and you start hearing the other one's what the fuck? It's it's not time to get out yet. It's just a bunch of different comments coming from the others. It's
Could be shh. And actually, I'm going to change up my plan. I'm going to get myself out second if I can, and then I'm going to start to let some of the other prisoners out.
Okay. I'm just gonna make this easy. Give me one thieves tool check to cover all of these real quick. To give me a general idea of how quick and successful this is.
Okay. Natural 20.
That was a good time for the 20. Oh yeah, you can just
blink, 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 blink.
The locks open.
The locks just fall open of their own accord.
These are really terrible locks.
Boom, boom. With rock stars, everybody in the front row gets pregnant. Your mage hands just go past, and all of the locks just fall open.
That's impressive.
Like I said, gentlemen, this ain't my first jailbreak. And I'm sweating a small bit. I'm oh, thank God that worked. I'm so bad at this. Gentlemen, you have your freedom.
You as the players, this map is not on a grid, so you will have to manually move your token on this one.
That's fine.
No problem. And I'm just going to say, gentlemen, your freedom is here, but you have to earn it. Go and do what you do best.
Wait, you opened all their locks too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I started with theirs,
Okay.
yeah.
It looks like
Okay.
3 of them are maids or something, or waitresses, so...
And if they're in jail,
men and women. Like,
if they're in jail and they look like a small waitress, I don't want to mess with them. That's all I'm saying.
I'll head over. I'll usher Abelard out. I'll kind of since I actually have a weapon, since I can do my spiritual weapon, I'll kind of keep an eye on him while we're getting out of here.
All right, I got my fist balled and ready to headbutt some guards in the nuts.
That's it.
So what are the? Oh man!
Oh, guards.
Yep.
Wait, there are guards in this jail cell in this prison?
Never.
I never knew that. Let's restart. I'm gonna serve my sentence peacefully.
Just give me a moment.
No problem.
That would be just the most ridiculous thing. You know what? We're good. We're gonna go back in and just sleep.
Remind me, years ago, I was playing a dungeon. I don't remember what dungeon it was, but I opened a door and they were like, "There's a drow war party on the other side." I'm like, I closed the door.
Yep. Back to jail.
Yeah, that was just one of those moments where it's like, yeah, no, I don't like any of that. All right. Well, the people you freed are not exactly the best tacticians. So kind of what happens is they just charge.
Perfect.
Like just right out the door. And this first guy comes out, you hear a couple startled noises from the guards, and then you see this first guy just get cut down.
Oh,
like he just gets
snap.
shanked. He just gets shanked from both sides.
He was the only one that looked like he knew how to fight. That's trouble.
Oops, that is not the one I wanted to hit. I have too many buttons. Yeah, he just runs out immediately. He gets gacked so suddenly that he doesn't even stop. His momentum keeps falling, so he just kind of slides on his face for a moment. And the others hesitate a little bit on seeing that, because apparently they didn't think through the part of the guards, fighting back. And this is
continue.
It's like this is when you hear the guards like, "Prison break!"
I whispered to Ser Doran, I'm like, is that what the little kid looked like when you guys smashed him in the face and he fell down?
No, not really. It looked more like a melon, like a mallet, like a watermelon, more like that.
Okay. If the other, I'm just gonna scream out, "Rush for the exits!" and see what they do.
Well, you guys do know where the exit is to the lower levels, and it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's actually like an elevator kind of thing.
No, he's driving the other prisoners ahead of us as cover. And so we can charge, like we can scramble over their corpses and attack the guards by surprise.
Well, here is probably where I should do an initiative tracker. That'd probably help.
All right.
Let's clear this real quick. Yeah, clear the turns list. And then we start.
Okay. Click on your character sheet, and then click on your token, and then click on initiative.
18 for initiative.
Ooh,
Nice.
I'm not first for once.
Where's that? There. Ah, no.
Oh yeah, that one.
Had all of my NPC sheets up except for Abelard, of course.
A solid 2.
A natural 1. Wow.
Let's see. I did not have all of my NPCs out, actually.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, I know exactly what my first attack is going to be.
All right. I am going to have all the guards go on a single initiative because there's several of them, and I don't feel like dealing with this.
That's fine.
But they all have their own personalities and should be treated as such.
Oh yeah.
Psych! Keep that one. Keep
They're cogs in a machine. I don't have to respect them.
Nice.
It's a figure of speech, Morty. They're bureaucrats. I don't respect them. Not that they're rolling well here. Jesus.
Still better than me. Womp womp womp.
Come on, stop.
Perfect.
I have too many of these little tabs. That is the one downside to doing all this online. Is having all the little tabs they have to open as a GM.
It's just like scraps of paper, but on your computer.
The scraps of paper are easier to keep in order. Like, it really is. Boop. Guard captain goes first.
Oh, it's on.
Not that you guys can really see what he's doing, but he's coming out. And you could hear someone shouting. It's like, "To the halls! To the halls!" And you can hear the sound of running feet, but he goes first, and then it is Grak. Grak Skullcrusher, it's your turn.
Yeah, so it's my turn. All right, can I charge here? Grab the guy. I'm gonna rage and do. What's the one where I get double? Is it frenzy? Yeah, frenzy.
Yeah,
so
you activate the frenzied rage.
Yeah. Oh, do I have to do rage first and then frenzy next turn? No, or can I do both?
This is when you rage, you just declare it a frenzied rage.
Okay.
That is your bonus action for the turn. So you don't get that extra bonus attack on the first turn that you activate it.
So then there's no point in doing it. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it'll last more than one turn.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
All right.
But after that turn, you'll have the extra attacks on there.
All right. So I'm gonna punch the guy straight in the nuts, just like full on. How do I do barehanded attack?
It will just be a
unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
I probably don't have it listed down on the sheet.
Just probably roll a d20 and we'll go from there.
All right.
Yeah, it's a d20 plus your strength and proficient modifier. I'll just roll d20. I'll get you through it.
All right. If I could take him down, I'm totally stealing his weapon because that's what Grak.
That is a crit.
Roll natural 20.
Grak
so
is
can
a
I
melee
can
monster.
I actually so puppet mastering was 100% the original plan. Where I punch him so hard my fist goes up through his codpiece and I can actually swing him around and smash him into the other guy next to him.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Yeah.
But your first turn is just turning him into the world's whiniest meat puppet. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he is not happy with his with this
current situation.
Yeah, that's like, and yeah, it's not pleasant looking or sounding. It's very moist sounding too when he hits. There's like a crunch and then a switch. It's not good. It is not good. But yeah, so that would be your turn. So
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Abelard, who sees this blood and scream and tries to run for his cell. He's like, he's back there kind of like holding there like he knows he needs to leave. You just hear like muttering to himself like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? He is useless at this particular moment. He is scared shitless.
Perfect.
And so
very true to form.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Brom, it will be your turn.
Oh, good. Okay, so the random prisoners here, what are they doing or what are they planning on doing?
It's hard to tell exactly what they're planning on doing at the moment.
They're probably panicking.
A couple of them look like they're panicking.
Yeah.
I am not technically including them on initiative order. I'm using them like layer actions for this particular scenario. So, but like you can see like a couple of them are like, oh, especially once Grak turned the guy into the meat puppet. They're a little like, oh, that was unexpected. This might be a little more than. The innocent one looks impressed, actually, quite impressed.
Is he licking his lips hungrily?
Yeah, seeing some good technique,
Okay, I'm gonna take a step forward. Bonus action. I'm just gonna move my mage hand as far forward as I can with me, but I'm just gonna look at them and I'm gonna say, "What are you waiting for? Easy peasy!" And I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the guy who Grak's just smashed in the special parts.
Yeah, make that shot.
Okay.
Shoot your shot.
18 to hit?
That definitely hits. He is very, very dead now.
Yes!
Like you just
so I've got a dead meat puppet on my hand. Oh, this is the world's greatest improvised weapon right here.
Yeah, and his head is just fully on fire right now. It is just,
Well,
whatever
you should have shot the
project he was-
disabled one. Jeez, okay.
it's just-
And I'm like, let's go.
You just hear the other guard just like let out a scream, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Just-
That's all I got.
So much for charming my way out of this. Looks like we're doing this the easy way.
All right.
We're doing jail charm is what they call it.
Yeah.
All right. And for the next person, where are your stats? Too many tabs. Too many tabs.
I'm pretty sure all of the NPCs will be like super encouraged by the fact that half of the visible guards are dead, and they're gonna like charge in and overwhelm the other guy who's too panicked to attack, or they're all gonna get cut down.
We're giving everybody in this town PTSD just by mauling them. They're like these animals. They came off a boat. They just started breaking everyone's ankles. We put them in jail. They broke out. They killed everybody in the jail. Like what?
The priest takes an action that you guys can't see, so it's on to the guards themselves. So this first
There's
guard
a priest in there
Somewhere.
Oof.
That is this.
Probably this guy back here with the
Yep.
Priest of nothing good, I imagine.
He's a priest of a good god. Remember,
Well,
you guys are criminals.
We'll have a cleric duel.
But that band is going to take a stab at you. They'll say scimitar, but it's actually a Viking sax. For anybody who wants some... I did not tell you to roll with advantage. Not that it matters. It doesn't hit. Look, it doesn't matter, You query advantage, you son of a... Yeah. This is what I get for just copying something straight from the compendium.
It's all good.
That one takes a shot. He misses, probably because he's horrified over what he's just seen. This is something that will definitely haunt his dreams for years to come. Now, there is a problem for the guards with the design of this place. And that is, it is only large enough for one person at a time to get through.
Yeah, right now it's a very angry dwarf.
With a flaming meat puppet.
Yep.
Which is now like... probably going to be the rock band I start at some point later in life. With my vanity side project, Bloodmouth Carnist.
It would be amazing if I could literally beat all of these guys to death with their burning buddy.
Yeah, just like, ah. All right. That is all the guards' turn because they can't actually get up to too much at the moment. So it'll be Ser Doran.
All right. I am going to I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Right in front to the side of Grak.
We should get like a token for your spiritual
Yeah,
weapon. I feel like
well,
that would help.
it would probably help.
We'll
And
just,
I'm going to summon it right here, and I'll get that wrangled up between turns. Oh boy, yeah. I'm going to summon that evil staff, and then I'm going to yell out to Grak to push to the left so we can get out of here and let my weapon kind of hold that guy at bay.
Okay.
And I guess I can make an attack with my weapon, right?
You can do it as part of the casting.
Yeah, so I will attack with my spiritual weapon, which is, I think we decided like a giant mace.
I think that's what you want with, yeah.
And I am going to... Ooh, a 13. Is that good enough to hit a guard?
I'm pretty sure it hits him in the face.
All right, perfect.
Yep. You hit him in the face for 7 points of damage.
Excellent.
That rocks the shit out of him. like you can it just dents his helmet in, and there's just kind of blood coming from under the rim of it, and he's having to blink away some stars on that one.
All right, and then I'll just move up so I can be with everybody else as we're trying to get out of here.
All right.
And I kind of like usher Abelard with him, like, "Hey, this is our time to get out of here, buddy."
Okay. So on initiative 20, the prisoners' actions go, which this person is just jetting back into their cell, deciding that this is definitively more violent than what they actually signed on for. It's like these ones.
They were all murdery.
It's kind of like those things like their eyes were bigger than their appetite on that kind of thing. This person looks ready to go, though. Like that innocent person is like, all right, let's go, guys, come on.
That's why they were let out first.
They look ready. Unfortunately, this is all still very funneled, so it's kind of like, So the next one to go is the guard captain.
He's the guy in the middle? Oh, him there.
Yeah, the one approaching there. And technically, this guy's kind of here now. So he can get up to you, and he is going to make his attacks. And he makes 3 attacks.
Oh, wow. Look at him.
3. Wow.
Yeah.
He thinks he's fancy.
I will now proceed to beat him to death with his own buddy.
He's going to miss that first swipe of the weapon. That one definitely hits. And that'll be for 3
he
damage.
hits with a 20.
Yeah. And
3 damage.
That is taking into account your resistance. How about the dagger?
Oh, I blocked his first attack with his buddy.
Nice, yeah.
Oh.
But that's 5 points of piercing from that crit he got on the dagger. It's like he hits you with that axe, and then that dagger just comes and digs into you. He is not playing around.
Well, good thing you take half damage from regular
yeah. That's really helpful right now. And he's just snarling at you.
I'm snarling right back at him.
And it's your turn.
Again, I have to roll a d20 to attack, or do I get like a weapon bonus because it's a dead dude?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
A little bit both.
Or what? I guess what weapon does he have?
Does the guard have? He has that like sax.
What's the damage on that?
It's a D8.
And how much is his body? Much damage?
I'll do like 1d10 plus 1 fire damage. I'm giving you bonus points for
Done.
that one.
Done. All right. So I'm going to do 2 attacks using the dead dude to beat his guard captain.
Nice.
With an 18.
Are you doing furious attacks? But frenzied attack. So
the
frenzy attack gives you the bonus one, but you also have the reckless attack where you get an advantage on the attacks in case you want to have a higher chance of critting.
Oh, no, it's fine. I won't do that here.
Okay,
because I don't want the other guys to have advantage on me.
Fair enough. All right, so that first one hit. So
roll the second one now.
Second one with your strength and bonus will hit as well. So roll me 2d10.
2d10, all right. There we go.
That's 12. Your strength modifier is 3.
At least.
Strength modifier is 5. Oh, yeah, 3. 3.
Great. And then you get the 2 bonus, so you get 10, 22, 22 bashing damage plus 2 fire damage. Nice.
On the captain of the guard.
The maniacal cackling going on here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like I'm slipping more towards chaotic evil right now.
You're having a moment of it, like...
What happens in rage stays in rage.
That's a fair point.
You're not helping your case for being innocent on this one. It's just not working out so well for you guys on that one. That would be everything for Grak, and then Abelard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're, Ser Doran, you did kind of talk Abelard into timidly following.
Mm-hmm.
He is still very cringy about the blood and whatnot at the front. But he is not going to take any helpful action. He is just cowering at the back.
Sure.
So,
God damn it, Abelard. You want to get out of this alive. You got to help.
but Brom, it is your turn.
Okay. The gentleman who Grax is now holding as a weapon, did he drop his weapon by some chance?
Yes. I mean, it slipped out of his, hands after he was, meat puppeted and roasted.
Okay. So
you
I
guys
know
just turned him into a kebab. Like, I don't...
I know as a bonus action I could command my mage hand to grab stuff, interact with stuff, move. Can I grab the weapon and bring it to me?
Absolutely. It is within the weight range of mage hand.
Okay. I will do that with my bonus action, and then with my action, I'm going to shoot Can I hit the gentleman who's in front of the spiritual weapon?
If you take, one more square forward, yeah, sure.
Easy enough. I'll shoot a firebolt at that person.
Oh, give me that shot.
I feel like the captain's the biggest threat. Because the other guy went down too easily after being meat puppeted.
Well, you definitely hit.
Okay.
And you have another flaming head. Yeah, it's just...
Flaming and dead?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
It just screams, flails for a moment, and just drops onto his back.
And I kind of...
It's unpleasant. There's kind of a Nazi face melting moment. It's like,
I definitely turn back towards Abelard, give a small wink, and see what happens to people who don't do what I say. And that's all I got for my turn.
You're using it to threaten Abelard.
Mm-hmm. And I am inside, I'm just like, I can't believe this is working. It's never worked before. Holy crap. I'm looking like a freaking hero. I've never done this. I'm totally panicking inside.
But, so that's your turn. Then it'd be the priest. He takes another action that you all cannot see. And then it is the guard's turn. Which I am going to remove the dead people from cluttering up the page. I'll just push them off the side, checkers pieces that have been taken.
Corpse wagon, that's all.
Yeah, This guy is actually going to come up and kind of duck under the spiritual weapon. These guys are coming for backup. Only this one gets an attack off on Grak. They're looking increasingly
Nauseated.
yeah, that's definitely one way of putting it. They are not handling the stress well. They're not used to this job being quite this.
They're used to just beating up drunks and prostitutes and stuff. They're not used to full-blooded adventurer murder hobos showing up inside of their jail.
Yeah, this is outside their pay grade. So, Ser Doran, it is your turn.
Excellent. So
take down the captain.
I guess I can wiggle to see the captain, right? Has he been? The captain got meat puppeted already?
Not yet, but he's been beaten a few times.
All right, so these guys are all up. Well, I'm gonna have my spirit weapon attack the guy right in front of Grak first.
Well, that guy right in front of Grak is the meat puppet.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's the meat puppet.
So he'll attack this one right here.
Let me put.
I didn't realize the meat puppet still had a token on the map for his body. So I'll club the other one if I can. Oh, with the nat 20 for 12 damage.
Jesus, he goes down hard. Like he's running up to like attack Grak, and you just club him like a baby seal. He just boneless to the ground.
Yeah, I don't necessarily. I won't necessarily. Well, I mean, I just cracked him in the head. As I say, my spiritual weapon's not really aiming to kill, but I don't know if we could do that with spells in this. But I am going to.
Conscious, you can. Yeah.
Is the guard captain
purely a choice? Like,
is the guard captain wearing armor?
Yes.
Like, all right, I'm gonna cast heat metal on him, on his armor. So he's gonna start.
Can you share heat metal in the chat?
Sure. So I am going. Let's see if that'll just link the actual thing, or if this is a link the damage. I will link the actual spell as well. So he's going to start taking 12 damage on a Constitution save. And basically, his armor starts heating up so much that it starts to burn him. And he is... Why was this not sharing the actual ability?
Let me... I'll look it up real quick. Where are you?
It's just casting. It's not linking it.
You gotta change in your settings.
Yeah.
Description.
Any creature feel contact with it until the spell ends. You can...
Essentially, he's going to want to really take off his armor as it's cooking him alive.
There's
yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Description in there.
Yeah, there we go. So basically...
So he doesn't even need a con save because that just allows him to drop the weapon if he can. Like a sword or...
Yeah, so
else
since
he's
it's on his
holding.
armor, he'd have to try to take it off.
Right, okay.
He doesn't have to try to take it off, but it's
He could just
gonna
suffer.
burn him each round. Yeah.
No, he does start trying to rip it off. Let's give him that.
He saved.
Nice save on that one. Yeah, he is like tearing at that. He does take that first bit of damage though.
The 19, nice.
Yeah, he'll take the damage, but he yeah, as long as he's wearing it, he'll have disadvantage on attacks, and then yeah, he's not gonna be happy about it.
I was gonna say, Grak is cheering him on. He's like, 19, nice, you traitor.
No, I'm saying it aloud for the audience.
Definitely traitor in the group.
Yeah, yeah, but no, he uses his sacks to like cut straps. But still takes a bit of damage on that one. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think I've caused enough mayhem this time. At this point, so I will just keep trying to usher Abelard forward while shielding him, and then kind of shooing some of the other people out of the way so we can get the hell out of here once the opening comes.
All right. Well, then the 20 comes around. So this person here jumps forward and grabs this guard's sacks, the one that you knocked unconscious. I'm going to move off the side. And I am going to
they can
slide him
pass through us since we're not hostile to them.
Right.
If he stabs me in the back, shit's getting dark here.
Yeah, he's going after this guard over here.
Good.
Grak's ready to crush anybody's skull. Take out everybody, all challengers.
This person here follows that one and then actually shoots over into this cubby here.
Is that one of the holes that they were mentioning?
No, they said halls is what they were calling
it. Halls. Okay, I was like,
coming up. You have seen these? They are just little alcoves with stools in them, basically for long-term guard duty.
So he's picking up a stool.
Yeah, he's jumping in there. He's grabbing a stool because he doesn't have a weapon.
Where is Rick Bear and Nacho Man for the stool attack?
Right.
It's a chair.
They are somewhere in the rings of Valhalla. Yeah. And The innocent one kind of comes sliding forward, and you see him just kind of tumbles past the guard captain. There are too many little figures here. I'm moving your meat puppet off the side.
Oh, I love that meat puppet.
Well, I'm going to move it back. It's just there's way too many tokens there in a
you still have
I
it.
understand.
It's probably
there you go.
it's part of your space.
There's just it was getting really hard to click on somebody. That one is running at this guard over here. Then at 19, the guard captain goes, and the guard captain finishes cutting off the armor. Will not get the full multi-attack on Grak this turn. Gets one attack with disadvantage on this one. And since that 12 is not... I don't think it's going to... I don't know why it didn't even clear it.
Misses with a 12.
That's fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
Bobbing and weaving. Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Then it is.
They're just hacking my meat puppet. They're just hacking my meat puppet to shit.
Yeah, it's like that. There's
right.
pieces of corpse coming off. It is looking kind of ragged.
Oh,
I'm not sure how viable
of
a long-term weapon this is.
So again, I'm doing 2 attacks
today.
with the meat puppet.
Both will hit.
They're just hacking my
both will hit.
hit.
Modifiers both will hit.
Nice.
And then 2d10.
Yeah, which each get +5 because there's 3 from your strength, 2 from rage. So 13, 20, and then 2, so 22, 22 points of damage overall. The guard captain is not looking good, like at all.
Still not dead, man.
Still up, but not looking good. Battered, burned.
Chunks of his buddy all over him.
Yeah, it's incredibly unpleasant. Is that it for you, Grak?
Yeah, that's both my attacks.
Okay.
Or should I move forward to make space, or can they just move past me regardless?
They can move past you as long as you're not hostile to them.
Yeah, you can kind of hold the entrance, and friendlies can move through you or by you.
All right, then I stay there.
On Abelard's turn, he starts to say something, and then he kind of he takes a deep breath, and his manner changes. You can see he gets a little more confident, a little more showy, and he was like, this seems like my greatest escape yet.
We got a Houdini coming up.
And he drops darkness over the area that he is in.
Oh God, he's gonna do some crazy shit, go out the window if there's a window, and we're gonna have to chase him that way.
Why did it turn on everywhere? Sorry, I'm not sure why it did that. I was just trying to cover a small area, and
yeah, you got the whole map, very small.
Yeah, now you guys can see everything important. Screw it.
Yeah,
I don't know why it reset it for everything, but there we go. That's what he does. Drops darkness.
So that whole upper area is covered in darkness, right?
Yeah. Well, not all of it is actually covered. You just can't see through the globe of darkness to see everything.
Okay.
And so, Brom, it is your turn.
Okay.
Hit that captain.
So that's me puppet. That's this. You know what? For my action, I'm going to... Have I heard the guard captain speak yet?
Yeah. You heard him yell out a couple commands.
Okay. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. I'm going to place a sound right on top of the guard captain for the starting point, and it's just going to sound... I'm going to try to imitate the guard captain's voice.
Oh, perfect.
For better or for failure. And I'm going to say, it's going bad, Let's retreat, boys. Let's get out of here.
Give me a deception roll. I like the facial expression when I ask that.
I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into, but 7 + 5, 12.
Well, it's like it comes out. It doesn't sound perfectly like him, but the guards are actually spooked enough as is that you can see them like, "All right, boss, we got you," and you can hear the guard getting like, "No, I didn't say." And they're like, "No, we got you. We're good." Yeah. So it seems to be working. That is your action for the time being.
If not, it's so confusion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nothing else.
Yeah, that's all I got.
He takes an action that you guys don't see, and then the guards. All right. So okay. Roll 20. Stop being weird. All right, there we go. This guard disengages backwards.
Get 'em, boys.
This guard, if I can get this little thing, turns and goes into the center room. This one turns to run before being tackled by the innocent one. Just goes to the ground, and you're not sure what's happening over there, but you hear something break. Like
Some slurping noises going.
it's like you hear a snap, and then a. Whoop! Did we lose?
Oh yeah, lost Andy. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Are we still broadcasting without him?
We should be good.
Okay, just want to make sure on that one. But so that's what happens with the guard. The guard captain is kind of tries to disengage, but ends up backing up into the cannibal. And
Aha!
Thank you, Rebecca. And turns and sees going on, just makes a horrified expression, and then just stabs downwards, with the sword. You see the cannibal kind of takes a hard shot to the back. But that is it for them. The guards are mostly trying to run right now. Ser Doran, it is your turn.
All right, so the guards are starting to run. We know we got to cut to the left up here to get out of here. Who is the guard captain still up, or is he fleeing, or what's he trying to do?
He is turned around trying to leave, but the hallway is blocked by the innocent.
Do I get an attack on him?
No, he did use the disengage action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this guy's down. Oh, so the other side's actually pretty open too. All right, so I'm gonna have my my weapon move up and attack the guard captain from behind.
Sure.
And I'm also going to move up here. Well, once I'm done with that, so let's do my spiritual weapon and get that going. It's been doing pretty well for me.
Spiritual weapon is such a good spell.
A 16, so 22 for 9 in the back on him.
And another person clubbed like a baby seal.
All right. So I'm going to push my way out past the Grak wielding meat puppet wielding Grak. And they're like down on the ground chomping away, or
the like innocent is like on top of them, and you can't see exactly what they're doing.
right.
But you can hear things breaking.
Yeah.
Innocence is breaking.
Yeah, his innocence breaking. Can I make my way past them or no? Since he's like on top of him, or
I mean,
I will.
You can give me an athletics or acrobatics check. Either
Oh
one.
boy, well, I'm not wearing my armor, so that's not too bad right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You are mostly unencumbered.
16.
16. Yeah, you are able to like kind of leap over them. You do that weird like locker room pass.
Yeah.
To people,
I'm not going to look too clearly at what's going on over there. Kind of hurt my eyes, and so I guess I peek in this room here, and I guess I spot the other clergyman and the one guard, and I just kind of yell to the others like, "Come on, let's get the hell out of here!" And I will.
Wait, that's the
This is where we want to go, right?
Yeah, but there's a priest right next to it.
Yeah, well, we'll take care of that when we get there.
When
I do.
When you look in there are things you see that you were not aware were in there.
Okay.
Like I said, the priest was doing things that you couldn't see.
Yep.
Ah, shit.
So what do I see something in there? Because I still have my action. So
you will see something in a second. I just have to get them in the proper positioning.
Are those slimes?
They are amorphous things. And the priest seems to be like shielding himself from them.
okay.
But it looks like they broke out of this cabinet over here.
And are they eating the guard who's right next to them?
They are like seemingly ignoring him and moving towards the hallway.
All right.
Great. All right. I am going to. I'm going to cast blindness on the priest.
All right.
And because I feel like he is probably going to be my biggest pain in the ass, I will do. Okay, this should link the spell this time.
Blindness and deafness. He has to make a con save. All right. Let's bring up his stats.
Yeah, essentially, I don't want him casting any spells on me or us as we're trying to get out of here. So
That does seem fair.
Oh, 20. He
is fine.
He does not give one single crap about my blindness. All right.
He did not give a shit. No.
Then I'll just take the rest of my movement to just kind of get a line of sight from him.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm done.
All right. Well, on 20, we will go back to... Oh, yeah, it would help if I get back on the right layer, too. These people go charging after this guard. This one does something unspeakable to this one. I'm just going to mark him as dead or begging to be so soon enough. There is a very uncomfortable, very moist area of the like hallway right around there. Not good. And on 20, these start creeping out of the hallway.
Let's hope they eat that cannibal motherfucker, because I was thinking we were gonna have to take him down. We can't unleash that on the realm.
They are actually ignoring that one, and this one, the big one, Ser Doran,
Okay.
comes to you.
Oh boy. All right.
And kind of like rears up a little bit. And you see the front part of it start to change color, like almost to look like breastplate.
Okay.
And it kind of like it extends like a pseudopod towards you.
Yeah. Oh, it's my beautiful armor. This is what it looks like. Oh boy.
Yeah. Do you touch it?
Oh yeah. I'll welcome my beautiful armor to me.
It climbs back on in a moment. You have full plate mail.
I never knew that I'd be so excited to see something so disgusting, but
I will now remove it from the thing because it's now on you, and you have your armor back.
terrific.
So next one to go is the guard captain. He is dead. He doesn't get to go. He molders on his turn. That's what he does. Grak, you are running out of things to smash at the moment. You can't go kill the people if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna beat him to death with the meat puppet.
To her, actually. Actually, as you come up, you get next to that slime. It just kind of like rears, like it kind of like from the bottom up solidifies into your maul. So like its hammer is like its handle is raised up in the air for you to grab.
I want to meat puppet the shit out of this guy. Just a little bit of justice.
That's fair. Then go ahead and make your rolls.
There we go. Oh, watch me fail both of them.
They'll both
rolling
hit.
A.
Doesn't have armor on.
All
and
right.
it's kind of like sitting over eating a corpse. I'm not going to make you roll the damage. The person was not particularly hardy.
Okay.
But yeah, so you expend the last of the usability of your meat puppet, crushing a cannibal to death. You know,
Dinner is served, bitch. That's
one of my favorite sentences I've ever said. Beat the cannibal.
And then yeah, exactly. And then I'll pick up my hammer.
Yeah, and it seems like happy to be back there. It also feels kind of hungry.
Oh yeah, I'll give it the remnants of whatever is still sort of clinging to my arm of the meat puppet.
Yeah, it actually does open its mouth and like start chomping, like just pulling it off. And it's kind of like, all right, that's not disturbing. It's like licking your arm clean of stuff. It's like
we're in for quite a pleasant experience. This hammer and I.
So I will remove your meat puppet as it has been expended. I will remove the cannibal as that has been expended. All right. Grak, that would be everything on your turn. Abelard, yep. That's something you all can't see. Brom.
Brom, I'm just like, oh, God damn it, Abelard, where are you? I'm gonna start to walk into the darkness and just have my hands out and try to just grab him by the scruff of the neck if I bump into him.
You don't feel anything as you're walking, as you're kind of like waving your arms through the darkness.
Take my bonus action to dash and just I come out and I'm just like, Ser Doran, you lost Abelard.
He'll be back. I'm all over there.
I was just like, whatever.
That's all I got.
I'm telling you, Ser Doran has like the lowest moral threshold of any cleric I've ever met.
Yeah, it's like the priest. At this point, the priest starts to like get on the elevator along with this other guard. They're preparing basically to strand you all in the upper level and just go down. But since Ser Doran went, as they're climbing onto that elevator, the prison shakes. Like it feels like something just hit it very hard, and then it happens again, and you start hearing yells from down there. You start hearing yelling from the other cell blocks and everything, and the only word you can make out is someone screaming "Jotuns!" About this point, this elevator gets busted open from the bottom, sending these guys kind of tumbling off to the side. And no. There needs to be an easier way of doing this, or it really must be. And a figure comes up out of the, just busts up. You just see the arms kind of reach up as this probably 12-foot tall figure climbs out and just straddles just this massive, scarred, muscled giant with a glowing war axe in one hand. And it just roars. And that is actually where I'm going to call it for tonight, because that seems like a perfect spot to pick up on next time without us going over.
That does seem amazing. That was awesome.
So this is when we go back into our jail cells, because there's going down there?
Actually, I was thinking that Abelard like scarpered out the window or something. We got to follow him, but it's a 3-story drop. And to see if he's possessed by a Houdini spirit, he can make it. You two can make it. Not so sure about me.
I mean, you're in a rage. You can take the fall damage pretty well.
All right.
Yeah,
However, there's no open windows that you guys could fit through.
I don't know if clerics get feather fall. So I don't know.
You definitely have to run through the wall, though, like the Kool-Aid Man, and be like, oh, yeah. And that's the only way that you survive that drop.
You know, it's funny you say that. I'm actually about to, in like a week or so, put up a subclass I made for the Rogue on a DM's Guild, that their 11th level ability basically lets them do the Kool-Aid Man through a wall.
Yeah, perfect.
That's awesome. All right. Well, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for playing. That was awesome fun, Eric. Thank you for leading us to so far victory. Hopefully not ultimately our doom.
I love doing this, so I'm always happy to be here.
That's awesome. And for those of you who are watching, come back on Thursday for the regular episode of the Fantasy Fiends podcast and join us next Monday for another episode of Deranged and Questing, wherein we kick more ass and we got to come up with more cool one-liners like that dinner served, bitch. That was a great line. I'm not going to lie.
I love the audience participation in this one. You guys gave me some stuff to work with. And I
absolutely. That. Absolutely. And for those of you who are in the chat, keep commenting, keep just dropping nonsensical, ridiculous things, because honestly, that's what makes it more fun. So see you next week. Good night.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Now awkwardly wait until the broadcast.